Hey guys, what is up? Hold on. That's better. Hey guys, what's up? Today I will do the very first ever The Truth game review for my channel, The Rockers Noob. I just finished Alan Wake, the video game. I just finished playing it, and I just finished recording it. So, here's my review of it. So, please subscribe, and I will be playing more games pretty soon. But yeah, subscribe. First things first, the gameplay in the game is awesome. I really liked it. I really like the fact how, what else to say? Gameplay. The gameplay, I like the flash. I like how you had to like point your flashlight at people. But whenever I was with Sheriff Sarah Breaker or Sheriff Sarah and Barry did know how to use a flare gun. Sheriff Breaker, she didn't use her flashlight. She only used her gun. So whenever she tried to shoot it, with her shotgun, she cocked it and then shot it with her shotgun, and it just went flying, but it was still alive. So what I had to do, pointed my flashlight at it, ran out of the darkness thing, and then she shot us to death. And that was the only non-exceptional part of the game. One person in the whole game does not know how to use a flashlight in the game, stupid. They only know how to use a gun. It's just downright idiotic. And other than that, the gameplay was amazing. I really liked how they added in multiple things as the hunting rifle, the pump action shotgun, or normal double barrel shotgun, a revolver. They could have added a variety of revolvers. That's the one thing that I thought was different about the guns. They added a variety of shotguns, but they could have added a variety of revolvers, but no, just one. But there were a lot of revolvers across the map, or across the game. And then they had a flare gun. Flare gun, if you shoot it and then it goes boom, anything dark would die immediately. Or if it was like, say there was a person dark right over by my curtains, and then I shot a flare gun over into my closet and it blew up, it would only take away his darkness, but I could still kill him. And then one thing that I thought was amazing in the game was the flashbangs. Once you threw out one of those babies, it just went and immediately killed them, like literally. And across the ending, I kept getting notices, so it was really weird, but yeah. The voice acting, amazing. Clear out, amazing. The only person that I really thought they could have worked on, hold on, let me adjust this. There we go. The only person I think they could have worked on was Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane really felt unnatural, like something that you could never feel like could ever happen. But of course that is with Alan Wake. That could never happen at all. But on the cover it says a psychological action thriller. I really agree with that name. A psychological action thriller is the so-called, I don't know what to call it, is the name, I guess, for movie lovers for Alan Wake, because Alan Wake, even though it had gaming all over the whole thing, I felt like it was a big, gigantic gaming movie, and it had from the bad guys like Agent Nightingale. He was a drinking FBI agent. He would always get Barry Wheeler's name wrong. He would always get Alan Wake's name wrong. But then he finally got killed in chapter chapter 5 or 4, I think. I don't know. But and then you have the main antagonist, the Barbara Jagger. Barbara Jagger, she was the supposed Alice of Thomas Zane's period. Basically, Barbara Jagger's real personality was taken, and I don't know what happened, but that's all it said, and it was taken by the darkness. So then Thomas Zane literally cut out her heart, killed her, but then she came back and killed Thomas Zane while he was writing the story on the cabin. She made the volcano come up and destroy the cabin, lake, place, whatever. And then Alan Wake comes along. Alice gets taken. She doesn't turn into that though. And then around the end, where you find Barbara Jagger in the cabin, you see a big hole right here, and that's where her heart was. You stick her hand in there, and she's like, and then you click the clicker, and then she just lights up. The whole place lights up, and then it goes to black, and then it shows you on your knees. You go over, you walk over, and then you continue to write the good ending of it. It goes from place to place, talking about how the way Deerfest was, and Deerfest was the most confused. Honestly, one of the two most confusing parts of the ending. Was it supposed to be like Alan Wake never happened, the game never happened, or the story never happened? Or was it like some sort of alternate happening? I don't know. But then we had Alice swimming her way from the ocean to the dock, and that really confused me, mostly because Alice was supposedly dead the entire game. You were supposed to, because Dr. Hartman told you that she was dead. Everyone told you that she was dead. And then all of a sudden she's actually alive, and she comes to the shore, and then she wants to see where her husband is. But apparently again, just as they did with Thomas Zane, Alan Wake actually went down with the cabin again. So that's my best guess. So Alan Wake did die. That's my best guess. I don't know. At this point, I'm just, my head exploded because I was so confused. I was filled with anger that Alan Wake actually died at the end of the game, and my prediction was true. And then, after that, it just goes to credits, I believe. And then it just rolls to credits, and after the credits, it actually goes to the main title screen. But I really liked the soundtrack. I liked the way that they wrote the story. It was stupid because they told in the credits there were people from Singapore, there were people from Taiwan who didn't make the game. There were people from Microsoft Game Studios, and like, they didn't even help. It was all Remedy. The animation, the cast, the voice actors, everything was from Remedy. Why was Microsoft Games in it? Singapore people, Taiwan people, Japan people, I don't know. So that was the second thing that really confused me, I believe. And then, trying to think back. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the game. You can go back and watch my playlist of the whole game. My honest rating on the game, I have to give it a 7.5 because at times it was just too confusing. It was just really weird at sometimes, and then there was sometimes in the game where you're fighting the smallest enemies ever, like the smallest enemies that you could just shoot away with your gun, but no, they have to just run, just like sneak past you and stab you in the back 4 consecutive times, and I had to restart the whole thing. There are a lot of times in the playthrough where I have to restart over and 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 over. Times that I can name off the top of my head. On the way to Mirror Peak. That time, that really got me caught. Brain fart. When I was running away from the vehicles that were dropping out of the air, that was late in the game, and that really caught me off guard, and that was really hard. Also, another thing about the game, episode 6 really felt conjured, like brought together so sped up and so confusing that it felt like they didn't even work on the ending of the game. And then episodes 4 and 5, okay, I guess, but really confusing still. Episodes 1 through 3, perfect setting, perfect noticing. I really liked episodes 1 through 3. And then episodes 4 and 5 confused me a little bit. And then episode 6 really freaked me out because it felt like it was just sped up. It was like they didn't even try to make the ending of the game, but they really did fail at the ending of the game. That confused me the most out of the whole game. But yeah, 7.5. And now the people who I think should actually play the game, I believe the people, like, if you're maybe an action thriller lover, go play the game. If you're a horror lover, go play the game. If you love to read books, go play the game, because it really felt like a book in a movie in a game. So yeah, go play Alan Wake. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, and I'll see you guys whenever I do my next playthrough.